A bride for Isaac, and Abraham passes. Read 13, Genesis chapter 24, verse 1 through chapter 25 and verse 18. We've two principal stories here. The first is the lengthy chapter 24 of how Isaac received Rebekah to be his bride. The second is our loss of that giant, Abraham, our father in the faith. Abraham is 140 years old here. He knows that God's promises to him are to pass down to his son of promise, Isaac. And so he sends his servant to get a bride for Isaac from his people back in northwest Mesopotamia in modern-day Turkey, where he had come from some 65 years before when God had first come to him in chapter 12. He also counts on this angel of the Lord to help him out and to bring all this to pass. We see that he does because of how it all works out, but we never see him visibly appear in the story. We must note Abraham's servant's faith. He prays for success on his journey, and he's familiar with God's kindness and faithfulness. Do you know him that way too? He prayed in his heart and not vocally, and God heard and answered him before he had even finished. Rebekah has a brother named Laban. Remember that name, as we're going to see him again in God's story 90 years from now. She is extraordinary here because she offers to water the 10 thirsty camels Abraham's servant brought. A thirsty camel is easily capable of drinking 20 gallons of water, and her jar could not have held more than 4 or possibly 5 gallons of water. This would have meant as many as 40 trips to the well and back, and that's being conservative. This may have taken her easily 2 hours or more to accomplish. The servant had found the bride for Isaac, and God's very own choice at that. But as we go forward, pay very close attention to their marriage dynamics and marvel. With chapter 25, we read that Abraham lives 35 more years to 175. Isaac, who is 75, seems to have patched things up with his 14-year-old brother Ishmael, who would be 89. Together they bury their father where he had placed Sarah some 38 years before. Abraham has passed. It's about 1991 BC, and the promises and prophecies God had given to Abraham are said to have now passed on to his son Isaac, including the promise of Messiah. It's what the book is all about.